the ministries that this parish does, no matter, I mean, we're small, we all know we're small, but what we do in service for the parish and the community is really amazing. You know, and I'll briefly go through them. Extraordinary ministers of the Eucharist we've had for years. Lectors we've had for years. We do the Bags to Beds ministry, Madison Avenue Christian Church. We've been doing that now for almost 10 years. We do the prayer blanket ministry for those who are sick. The pro-life committee, St. Vincent de Paul, still meets the needs of the community. The men's group meets. There's always been opportunities for communities, socialization. I remember when we had, I believe it was Christ Renews His Parish. You had to have skits, and one of the skits that Father Fleming participated in is that he came out dressed as a nun singing "I Will Follow Him" from Sister Act. It was absolutely hysterical and a great memory to have.
When we were officers, there were 4 of us, and 3 of them are gone now. I'm the only officer left, and at that time, I forget what year it was. We did a Christmas bazaar and made ornaments and everything. We made all kinds of stuff, the 4 of us. Busy working. We were gonna put on this play. Tiny Tim was real popular then. He sang terribly. He sang "Tiptoe in the Tulips." He got married, and he married this young girl. So Linda, my daughter, was to be the little bride, and she wore her first communion outfit. And then Jude Plunkett, one of the officers, was Tiny Tim. Another one was the celebrant, and so it went on like that. Everybody was roaring.
I was born into this parish. This was out on DeCourcy Pike when St. Anthony's was a little church. I can't truly remember what it looked like, but I lived out there on the property belonged to the Porter family.
One of the things I like about St. Anthony is the music aspect. Teresa, my wife, and our family, John, Michael, William, and Mary, we all have a kind of a little bit of a music background, maybe with the exception of William, but we enjoy the music and playing for the Mass. There's a wealth of talent down there as well, a lot of musicians, and it's just nice to be able to play the music and lead the people in prayer on a musical level. As far as like a parish for families, we thought it was a very good parish. It has its own school, St. Anthony School. Our daughter Mary attended at the grade school, and a lot of nice, neat little nuances at the parish that comes all together. It's all the things of a large parish, but on a smaller scale.
When I started the school, I was in the 4th grade, and my sister was in the 1st grade. And we started in the 2-room schoolhouse, which they called the chicken coop. I mean, that's what I always heard. So it possibly was a chicken coop at one time. But those were the best years of my life.
When I was really young, before I even belonged to the parish, we were used to come downstairs for their festival, and the farmers would all bring their vegetables, and they would cook, the ladies would cook it all. I went through 8 priests so far, since I've been here, 61. Father Murray was the first one.
We've seen changes in bishops, pastors, people coming and going, but the one thing that has remained constant is on that altar, Christ is present in his body and blood. And that's enough for us. And that's what's exciting about us, to have that small church atmosphere where you can look around the pews and know most of the people there and worship together the same Christ.
My first communion, I guess, is my greatest memory. I remember that, and I remember the ceremony, and then after we went to Father's house, we went through and he gave us a certificate and a scapular medal, or the cloth one. And then I remember my father worked night shift, and he went to morning mass a lot. So he went to mass the next Monday morning, and he said, "Do you want to go?" And I was so happy to be able to go to communion. And I put on my first communion dress, and it was like a rerun. And I can still remember sitting in the car and how proud I was to have that dress and being able to go and receive Jesus. And it was just just a special memory.
Those were some really great years, but I think St. Anthony has a lot of great years in the future as well. If we remain true to our mission of loving each other, serving God in our families, in our parish, and in our community.
I just encourage all of you to, pray about it, look and see what can I do? Because the church, as a parish, we need to be vibrant. We need to have motion and movement to keep our faith active and growing, and to be witnesses to those in the community, so that hopefully we can help our parish grow.